Welcome back to the Grenadier podcast, Real Estate Uncovered. Today I speak with Clare Beer from CB Home Staging. You obviously love this business. Tell me what you love the most about it. Today, an absolute exclusive. Welcome back to the Grenadier podcast, Real Estate Uncovered. Welcome, Clare, to the Grenadier podcast. Can you introduce yourself to us?
Sure. Thanks, Lisa, firstly, for having me. And my name is Clare Beer, and I am a mum, have a gorgeous husband who is an integral part in our business, and have a past in real estate, as you well know.
Yes.
And I'm purely going on my love of interior, love of design, and just working in the God-given gifts.
And you are so amazing at it. So, Clare, you own CB Home Staging Ltd. You and your husband, Philip.
Yes.
How long has the company been running now?
This is our 6th year, Lisa.
Wow.
Time flies, doesn't it?
It surely does.
Yeah.
What sort of created this desire to have home staging?
Okay, so as you know, and we've mentioned, I was in real estate, and I just felt I was beginning to be a consultant for real estate agents.
Right.
Who would say, Clare, can you just come with me? I've got some owners with a house here. It just needs, something's not quite right. Would you come and have a look at it for me? So I would go and have a look, give them a few ideas. And, you know, the seed was probably birthed a little time before that, when it was like, will I go, and will the next step in my life and our lives be in home staging and styling, which of course is just following a passion.
Absolutely. And I've had the privilege of knowing you probably 15 years now. We've worked together in real estate, but I've also seen some amazing homes. You know, I've been lucky enough to come to your homes, and you've just got this most incredible flair for creativity and the way you style homes. Where do you think that comes from?
Look, as I said, we all have gifts and talents, don't we? And so I just honestly believe it's something within, as I said, it is a God-given gift, and I'm purely operating in that gift. I have a passion for colour, for interior design, and an incredible eye for detail, which drives me batty sometimes.
The thing I love that you do for our owners is you just elevate their homes, and you create a really emotional journey when people come and view the homes, and they can see themselves living there because of the way you have set the home up. In terms of selling home staging, what do you think the advantages are?
Oh my goodness, where do I start?
Yeah.
Firstly, it's all about the owner. And our job is to present the home as the best we can so that the owner can get the best possible outcome in the market. So it's not just us, we're working with an agent, and it's how they market as well.
Yes.
So I believe it's a combination of 3 major things. So it's staging and styling, an agent, and of course I have a passion for auction and how we market.
I love that you'll look at perhaps the wall colours, the curtains, and you'll draw colours out of that without it polarising people. It just makes people feel, oh, okay, this is a great space.
I think that colour is so important. And for example, in all our work, I have had probably 95% of our cushions made. So I have chosen colour palettes all along the way.
Yes.
So that when I go into a home and look at it, I know that, well, we've got that and we've got that, and everything is just going to work in this home.
Yeah.
I think, especially in some of these modern homes, Lisa, and the new homes, we go in, there's a white palette everywhere. So we just need to put some life and a heartbeat and a
bit of warmth, maybe.
Warmth, yep. And we want people to be able to see themselves living there.
Yeah.
And it's about creating a balance in the home.
How do you encourage owners that it's worth the investment?
Oh my goodness, that's easy. Well, that's the agent's job.
Yeah.
But you know, I just can give you example after example of, for the small investment that it might be.
And what are we talking? Maybe what, 2 or 3 or 4,000?
Sort of anywhere between 2,500 to, it could be 4,500 for a bigger home. It could be more. and depending on where we have to travel to.
Yes.
So I'll just give you an example of one home that we went into, and this lovely owner, she just was in a situation she didn't think that she just basically didn't think she could afford it.
Yeah.
However, her son came to the party, and I said, and the home looked amazing. She was so delighted. And I said to her, I think, when we went and collected the furniture, I said, I think, it's hard to know, but I think in this home, it probably added about 100,000 to your end result.
Wow.
And she said to me, you know, Claire, you're absolutely right. The agent came and said to me, I won't get you $1 million for this home. So we went in, staged it, tarted it all up, made it look amazing, and at auction it sold for $1,138,000.
Wow.
So I just can't emphasize enough for the small investment that you make compared to the result.
Correct, yeah.
It's just so worth it.
And the other thing it does, you know, talking with Jack Andrews from Legato Creative, he was saying, you know, when he does his photos and videography, how important it is. The home looks amazing.
Yep.
You know, staging just, again, elevates your photos, it elevates your videography to attract people to even come as well. So it's a twofold thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Totally, yeah. And we don't use, I mean, you won't see a lot of our things in other homes, Lisa, because I have a very creative husband as well, as you know, and he makes a lot of our furniture,
which is fabulous.
Yeah, and so nobody has it.
Yes.
And so it's just
it's quite bespoke in that regard.
It is bespoke.
Are you considering the next step in your career? We're looking for passionate sales consultants to join us at Harcourt's Grenadier. We provide the support and resources to ensure you thrive in this exceptionally exciting industry. To find out more, visit careerinrealestate.co.nz. In terms of, obviously with vacant properties, super important, but maybe people are still living in their home, but maybe their things have got a little bit old and they've had them for a long time. Do you go in while people are still living there and help them either present or add to their furniture? Like, do you call that partial staging? I'm not sure.
We do.
Yeah.
And, so I'll just give you an example. I went into actually an agent's home the other day, and she said, come and have a, you know, what do I do, Claire? Well, it was very, very simple. We just shifted a few things around. I said, take that away, take that away. And I went back, and we just needed some colour and some life.
And I mean, I'd always warn owners, look, your home is no longer your own when you go on the market. It is show home ready, and it's not about all the furniture facing the TV. It's about creating, you know, a show home. And I think having, as an agent, that can be hard conversations if they've got 20 years of clutter, you know. So having someone like you come in and say, we need to move this and do that, it sort of is very helpful.
Yeah, it is. And there's just like one really simple thing. Put valances on beds.
Right, yeah. We don't want to see the
We don't
legs.
want to see the mattresses.
Yeah.
You know, just a simple thing. But you're absolutely right in what you're saying, Lisa. And it's just, this is about their one shot to have their home and lights.
Yeah.
So let's make it the very best.
Absolutely.
And it might be shifting lamps. It might be just creating some mood so that when the photographer goes in, there's a bit of a shadow on a wall. There's some feel
movement.
In the home.
Yeah. What about outdoors? What happens outdoors? Do you put some outdoor furniture in?
Do.
What do you do?
Yeah, we do supply outdoor furniture as well where necessary.
Yes.
And it just gives that feeling. Indoor outdoor flow is a great one.
If people are thinking of going to market, what sort of the time frame? Like, would they get you in to give a quote, give some guidance, and then how would they need to allow a couple of weeks to ensure you've got stock? Because obviously it's super busy.
Because a lot of our referrals come from agents or different people. Ring us the minute you hear because we get so booked up.
Yes.
And I know just yesterday I've had someone and they just were too late, and in the meantime 4 bookings have come in. Yeah. So you need to ring and book.
Yes.
From there, I go and view the home to give a quote. Yeah. So then I've got a picture in my mind what's in the home, what needs to be in the home. You know, do we need to the size of the furniture.
Yes.
Is it a contemporary home? Is it a character home?
Yeah.
So what furniture am I going to put in? The logistics all begins to work.
Claire, an owner decides, yes, we're selling our home. It's a pretty anxious, nervous time. But what are the must-dos that owners should consider when preparing their home for sale?
That's a great question, Lisa, because I think that home staging begins at the gate.
Yes.
That is the first impression. Make sure the lawns are all done. Make sure that when you enter the home, there's nothing at the entranceway. All the gumboots are put away, the coats are put away, and it's just a lovely. You want your home to say, "Come, welcome, and come in and see me.
Yeah.
Come in and visit me."
And smell good?
Yes,
Smell's
smell
important.
good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Pop some candles on, and it's like declutter.
Yes.
Declutter. Get some help to declutter.
Depersonalise as
Yes.
well.
Yes, depersonalise. But I'm in saying that, I don't mind, Lisa, one or two photos, just very
Subtle.
subtle. That's the word, yeah. And I think that, it's all about balance in your home. If you've got a big room, you don't have your furniture right against the walls. If you want a big room to look smaller, you pull your furniture in, you might put a mat down, and you have a coffee table with just some nice books or, like you say, candles on it. And if you want your home to be bigger, and in saying pull your furniture in, don't ever push your furniture. In my world,
Yes.
don't ever push your furniture right against a wall.
Right. Yeah. It should come off.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you need to take a chair out, if you need to take a couch out, just have one couch and a couple of chairs.
Yes.
That's great. But we just want to create space, but we want to still retain it as a home.
Yes.
Does that help?
Kitchens, what would your advice be about kitchens?
I love kitchens. Look, if you've got parsley in the garden, pick it and put it in a wee jug.
Yeah.
If you've got, but declutter there.
Yeah, clean surfaces, clear surfaces.
Yes.
Is that your
That's
thought?
my mantra. But
Yeah.
you don't have to take everything off.
Yeah.
Chopping board with a nice cookbook.
Yes.
One or two, things there.
Yes.
You can use that very easily, but just put it all away.
Wonderful. We so appreciate all the work you do for Grenadier.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep coming to our auction room, and all the best for your business.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you so much for tuning into the Grenadier podcast. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Please give us 5 stars. We'd really appreciate it.